Back in World Cup, this time TDK from Team US Northeast versus Chill Shadow from Asia. I assume this is a Spectre Dragon, Scarf Landers, Mega Lopunny, and then these three Mons defensive core. Like Rocks, Trend, Spikes, Ferrothorn, Leftover, Slowbro. On TDK side, Specs, Keldeo, probably AV Torn, Mega Slowbro, then either Rocks on Tita and Spikes on Ferro, or it could be double Hazard Ferrothorn. So turn 1, the switch into Slowbro is really obvious, so Chill Shadow could potentially double out into her Dragon. He does just go for Fake Out, plays it safe. Now TDK can either double out into his Ferro or his Tornadus, or he could just go for Scald. Because Chill Shadow is either gonna go to his High Dragon or to his own Slowbro. If you double into Tornadus, you kinda cover the Slowbro and the Torn, and you can then either go for knockoff or U-turn. Yeah, he doubles into Tornadus, good play from TDK. So you can just U-turn here. Chill Shadow is either gonna stay in and go for Scald, or he's gonna switch out into his Heatran. So I think U-turn is a fine play, because if the Slowbro stays in, you can probably go into your Ferrothorn. So unless the Slowbro from Chill Shadow has Flamethrower, it's a fine play. So now you can either Scald or you can double into Ferrothorn, anticipating the Slowbro. Yeah, makes a good double into Ferrothorn. Now he can get up his Rocks or Spikes, depending on what hazards he has. On the Ferro, gets up his Rocks. Now he's most likely gonna go back into Keldeo. You usually don't want to go a Slowbro on Heatran, just in case Heatran carries Toxic, but we do see it's a Will-O-Wisp Heatran. Now you can either Scald or double back into Ferrothorn, doubles back into Ferrothorn, anticipating the Slowbro. Good play by on TDK's side. So he can knock off here, or if he's a double hazard Ferrothorn, he can get up his Spike. Chill Shadow tries to get a burn. Also, Chill Shadow has no hazard control, and I'm kinda sure it's a double hazard Ferrothorn, so eventually, if TDK gets up the Spikes, Specs Keldeo is going to be a huge problem for Chill Shadow, because Slowbro cannot even switch in with all the hazards up if they go up. So yeah, there's the Spike finally. And I guess he can just click multiple Spikes, or he can knock off again, anticipating Chill Shadow to switch out in the Heatran. Gets up another Spike. So either, yeah, I think Keldeo is going to come out again. Tita is an option as well, but you probably don't want to go Tita. So Chill Shadow gets up his Rocks. Now this Keldeo can probably click Hydro Pump. And I think the Slowbro gets 2-hit KO'd with all the hazards up if he goes for Hydro Pump. He just has to connect. So the Hydro Pump comes out, does a million. Chill Shadow is now forced to go into his Ferrothorn. TDK can just click Hydro Pump again, because even Ferrothorn is going to take a good chunk with all the hazards. And now TDK can switch out to his own Ferrothorn just to block a lead sheet. I assume Chill Shadow is going to get up a Spike, predicting that switch. He shouldn't. Oh, he goes for knockoff. That's also a good play, getting rid of TDK's leftovers. Now TDK can get up his third Spike. I assume Chill Shadow is gonna get up his first Spike. Yep. And TDK can, I guess, click knockoff here to get rid of Chill Shadow's leftovers. Chill Shadow expects him to go for knockoff, goes hard into Mega Lopunny. Good play on Chill Shadow's side. Now either Slowbro or Torn can come out here. Double into High Dragon is an option. Like, I think going Torn might be a good play, because it probably does a high jump kick after Rocks, and in case he doubles into High Dragon, that's a really good mid ground, right? So exactly, that works out perfectly fine for TDK, and now he's free to just click knockoff and get rid of the High Dragon Specs. Chill Shadow switches out in the Heatran, so you get rid of the Heatran's leftovers. So he can U-turn out. I assume he doesn't have superpower on this, so we're probably gonna see a U-turn into either the Keldeo or the Tita. He might not want to go Keldeo because it's already chipped a bit and hazards are up, so Tita might be the play here for TDK. This Tita can be two things. It could be Choice Scarf or it could be Smooth Rock. So Heatran shows Lava Plume. I guess Tita is just going to go for Crunch. Yep. And now Lopunny or Lando is going to come out for Chill Shadow. But yeah, these hazards are pain for Chill Shadow. Pretty sure TDK should win this. He's in a really good position here. So Landorus comes out. I assume we're going to see a U-turn from Chill Shadow's Landorus. And TDK is free to go into his Tornadus. Tornadus can eat up the U-turn. And so let's say Chill Shadow U-turns on an incoming Tornadus. What would he go to then? I guess he would have to go into his Lopunny. Most likely, yeah, because High Dragon doesn't do that much to the Tornadus if it knocks off the most likely choice spec. So he does go for U-turn, expecting the Torn. So Lopunny comes out, and I assume TDK is just gonna go to Slowbro here. So let's see if Chill Shadow wants to predict that and pull a double into High Dragon. Oh, he goes on the Ferrothorn. Oof. It's okay. Chill Shadow shows Copycat. That's really interesting. Copycat's the U-turn for momentum. I guess TDK was predicting him to just go for a return or fake out, and he wanted to get the chip damage off. So he sacks his Ferrothorn to the Dark Pulse. That's most likely choice specs. I think we're going to see a knockoff here from the Tornadus, which will be able to get rid of the most likely choice specs. So that way he can eat up the Dark Pulse, and now he can, I guess, just click Hurricane and probably sack off the Torn to the next Dark Pulse. and then he can go to either Kelio or Tita to revenge this. And yeah, going Tita pretty much confirms that it's most likely Choice Scarf Tita. I think we're just gonna see a crunch from the Tita. There's no point in risking missing a Stone Edge. Yep, confirms that it's Choice Scarf Tita. No Lopunny or Lando gonna come out, most likely Lando. I think Lopunny dies to Hazards, my bad guys. Lopunny dies to Hazards, so Lando comes out. Probably clicks U-turn here, TDK can go into his Slowbro. And let's say you U-turn on the Slowbro, then you have to go Pharaoh or your own Slowbro. Yeah, I don't see Shield Shadow winning this with all the hazards up. Scarfta is still useful, can live another round of rocks and spikes. And it can crunch the Slowbro for super effective damage if he needs something for Slowbro. So just go into his own Slowbro. No matter what, like even if he off-quicks, the Slowbro would be forced to slag off, but if he U-turns, yeah, you can go Pharaoh. So TDK, I don't know if he wants to stay in with Slowbro and then revenge it, the Pharaoh with something. Yeah, he has Flamethrower, that's cool. So he doesn't even have to switch out there, he just has Flamethrower to be able to get rid of that. TDK goes, Shield Shadow goes back into Landorus and can just click off quick at this point. Off quick guarantees him a kill. TDK has no ground immunity anymore. Sex of the Keldeo, I assume we're gonna see the Slowbro come back out or the Drill maybe. Probably the Slowbro come out. And with Regenerator, I think it's able to live the next Earthquake. And then he can go for Slag Off. Well, that's actually a bit closer than I thought it would be. Yeah, he goes Slowbro, and I don't know if this can live. I guess if he doesn't want to risk... Oh yeah, he can just Mega and live the Earthquake. What am I saying? So Mega Slag Off. Otherwise, if he wasn't Mega, he had to switch out. I mean, it's pretty obvious that he's Mega. I just forgot about it for a second. So he can just Slag Off again here. No reason to risk anything. And now TDK can, I guess, command up and just win with his Slowbro. I completely forgot that he's Mega for a second, but yeah, he has no other Mega on his team, it's like really obvious. And yeah, obviously this Slowbro beats normal Slowbro, regular Slowbro, unless Shield Shadow has like a Toxic Tech, but he would have already gone for it if he had it. But yeah, he's Flamethrower, Calm Mind, Slag Off, and is he Scald? Did he already show that? I think he already showed Scald, yeah. So Burn obviously doesn't matter, and yeah, Shield Shadow will try to go for the Freeze that once, but since this has Scald, that doesn't even matter if he gets the Freeze. So yeah, TDK can, I guess, go for Slag Off here, play it safe. CM's first. I would have gone for Slag Off first, but it doesn't matter, he has this in the bag. So now he can Slag Off, then Shield Shadow goes Landorus. So after you Slag Off here, you can then just click Scald. And Shield Shadow has to either Earthquake or U-turn here. U-turn does nothing, so he's gonna go either Sack Lopunny or back to Slowbro. I assume we see Scald here from TDK. Just gonna do a huge chunk. Okay, just Slags Off. It's a completely fine play. Now you can click Scald or you can see him to +6. Completely up to him. Like at this point, this is like not losable for TDK. And so I guess he's gonna go to +6 and then he's gonna start clicking Scald, and it's gonna do a lot. And yeah, if Shield Shadow had Calm Mind on his Slowbro, this might have been interesting potentially. I don't know. I think he still would have lost it probably. But yeah, he Slags Off again there, and now Scald pretty much is gonna either 2-hit KO Slowbro or he's gonna have to sack the Lopunny here. I think it's Scald definitely 2-hit KOs, especially with all the hazards up. Slags Off again, so he's playing it super safe. I thought he would have clicked Scald there. But yeah, like I said, it doesn't really matter. He had that wrapped up, and that just kills Slowbro. So now Lopunny dies to hazards and Landorus can try to Earthquake. It's gonna do nothing, and then die to Scald. So TDK picks up the win for his team. Stay tuned for more content. He actually slacked off there instead of Scalding. I guess he's playing it extra safe. Now he finally Scalds. Thank you guys for watching. Expect more content later. And maybe also some guest uploads from my man Seal for ADV. And Ultrabolts might narrate his own games. Stay tuned for that. Have a fantastic day. Smash that like button if you enjoy. And goodbye. I mean, well played by TDK. Props to him. Goodbye. I like those doubles earlier, especially into Ferrosun to get up hazards.